Hey, it's me. Today we're diving into a headline that's got a lot of people talking, and for good reason. Why are US B-2 stealth bombers suddenly heading to Guam? It's not every day you see some of the world's most advanced aircraft making a high-profile move across the Pacific. If you're picturing high-tech planes, you're spot on. The B-2 isn't just any bomber, it's a marvel of modern engineering. The B-2 is the ultimate stealth bomber, almost invisible to radar, built for long-range missions, and capable of flying thousands of miles without being detected. It's not just a plane, it's a symbol of American air power, and honestly, kind of a legend in the Air Force. Pilots train for years to fly it, and it's often the centerpiece of US strategic deterrence. Right now, a group of these bombers is en route to Andersen Air Force Base, which sits on the island of Guam in the Pacific. This isn't just a routine deployment, it's a move that's getting attention worldwide. But here's the thing. As of today, they don't have any orders beyond just getting there. So what's going on? Let's set the stage and look at the bigger picture. Tensions between the West and Iran are running high, especially over Iran's nuclear program. The international community is watching closely as Iran continues to enrich uranium, raising concerns about potential weapons development. There's been a lot of talk in Washington, with lawmakers and defense officials debating the best course of action. President Trump has said he'll make a decision about how to respond in 2 weeks, keeping everyone on edge as the deadline approaches. That's a pretty short timeline, especially when you consider the stakes involved: potential military action, diplomatic fallout, and global security. The White House has been holding a series of high-level meetings, with another Situation Room meeting set for tonight. These aren't just routine check-ins. They're urgent discussions about possible next steps. So why Guam? Why move the B-2s there now? Let's talk geography and strategy. Guam is a U.S. territory that serves as a critical military hub in the Pacific, perfectly positioned for rapid response to hotspots in Asia and the Middle East. Stationing the B-2s in Guam puts them much closer to potential conflict zones than if they stayed back in Missouri, where the entire B-2 fleet is usually based. This cuts down response time and increases operational flexibility. Flying directly from Missouri to Iran would mean a marathon mission, with multiple mid-air refuelings, not ideal for a quick show of force or a rapid strike, if it ever came to that. Now here's where it gets even more interesting, and a bit more serious. The B-2 is the only plane in the U.S. arsenal that can carry the 30,000-pound massive ordnance penetrator, a bomb specifically designed to destroy deeply buried targets, like underground bunkers or fortified nuclear sites. Iran's uranium enrichment facility at Fordow happens to be buried deep underground, making it a potential target for this kind of weapon if things escalate. So, if the US wanted to signal capability, or even just send a warning, moving B-2s closer is a way to do it without firing a shot. It's a message that says, we're ready if needed. Plus, Guam isn't the only strategic location in play. The US has a network of bases across the region, each chosen for its ability to project power and respond quickly to emerging threats. Earlier this year, 6 B-2s were sent to Diego Garcia, an island in the Indian Ocean, for operations in Yemen and to send a not-so-subtle message to Iran about US reach and readiness. These deployments aren't just about moving planes, they're about shaping perceptions, reassuring allies, and keeping adversaries guessing. So, what's next? That's the big question everyone's asking. Will these bombers be used, or is this all about deterrence? For now, the B-2s are getting into position. Crews are on high alert, and the world is watching closely to see what happens next. No one knows if they'll be called to action, but their presence alone is a statement, a reminder of the power and reach of the US military. Thanks for watching and staying informed with us. If you want to stay updated as this story develops, make sure to hit subscribe. There's a lot more to come as the situation unfolds. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think will happen next?